Hey Capricorn, this is Perrymore Tarot's daily reading for November 20th, 2025. This is for Capricorn. Last shuffle coming out for Capricorn. Let's see what's up here. So Capricorn, we have dark thoughts here. We also have family. It feels like you are thinking really hard about the future of your family. Some of the people around you are also feeling like there's so many. It's almost like when you think really far ahead, the dark thoughts come in when you start to. Here's the thing with dark thoughts. I just got some weird vision. Now you see the shadow up ahead. When you project into the future based on your current circumstances, your vision is going to be skewed, much like this elongated shadow in the picture. If you see this, right? Maybe it's not. Okay, let me do it that way. Okay. The shadow's so freaking long. So now you're looking going, "Oh my gosh. I can't even fathom how the light may play tricks on me in the future." Now, the brightest light in anyone's space is in the present moment. In the present moment, you're seeing everything. The light is dimmest in the past because, of course, you've already seen it. You can remember it. You know what I mean? You might have pictures, you might have status posts and such, a news feed to remind you, whatever the case is, but it's dim because we miss things, right? You're gonna you might forget the color of someone's shirt, or the perfume that they were wearing, or the cologne. You might forget that but maybe not those things, but you might forget certain details that only in the present moment can you grasp. In the future, it's very dark because you have not experienced it yet. So how can you see, really? You know what I mean? You can have an intuition, an intuitive nudge to say, based on the trajectory of where I'm at, and even based on what I want to happen, this could be an option, that could be an option. I prefer it to be that option. You can have that kind of clarity, but we don't know, right? Unless you have an extraordinary gift. This feels like with the Ace of Wands, Seven of Pentacles, Ace of Pentacles, and Knight of Cups, you're being given a second chance to change or to fix something, to apologize. Knight of Cups, right? Maybe apologize, or maybe speak your like speak from the heart, right? I feel that um, you access the best sides of you when you are enthusiastic, when you're optimistic, and you're assertive, not aggressive, but assertive, which is you are a leader, but you lead optimistically, you lead enthusiastically. You need to discover your sparkle again. If there some For me as a reader, Knight of Cups for many other people is something else. Now, sometimes if this is in love, this is like somebody who's like a pillow talker. This is someone who has a very vivid imagination, right? And is like, sometimes it could be this person selling you a dream, but it means a lot of different things, and it all depends on the reader, right? But for me, the Knight of Cups is one that is coming in to try to make amends, especially with this combination. The family, Two of Swords here twice. The family is kind of like they're not making a move. I feel like your family is just like, the smartest thing I could ever freaking do is focus on what I'm doing with my life. They feel it. The progress with you is slow. I don't see family being like, oh gosh, here goes Capricorn. But more so, if I don't know what to expect, Two of Swords tells me I'm between a rock and a hard place. And it almost looks like they're going to ride the fence until you make a move. You've been given gifts from the universe here, the gift of the Ace of Pentacles and the Ace of Wands. I see some grief and some sorrow, something that needs to be made up for. But uh, and I also see you being rebirthed. You've got to let go of um, the reactions of anybody. You got to let go of the why we're needing to heal in the first place. We are going to have to discover the inner Capricorn and know that you're being reborn, basically given another chance. Basically, it doesn't. it would do wonders to realize that you are a gift to the universe. You are the greatest gift, right, that you could ever give. And so you need to let go of, for some reason, it's whatever's burying you. It just looks like an apology, thinking about all the hard work ahead, thinking about the new way you have to come in and everything. And it's dark because right now, based on the present circumstances, the person that you're emerging into and emerging to be doesn't fit the present circumstances. Things are going to change around you in favor of your intentions. I feel that you need to follow your gut. Your intuition is heightened right now. I'm seeing angel number 0440. It's more than just a feeling. You've got to be real with people. That's why I say a heart to heart, heartfelt something, and focus on meaningful relationships. If people matter to you, you've got to be real with them, right? You got to. You also have to bring something to the table. And so that what you're bringing to the table is a reborn Capricorn. I'm letting go of the grief. I'm letting go of the problems. I'm letting go of the sorrow. Someone in here may be holding on to some grief, and that's where you're coming from, and is burying your brilliance, your sparkle, what makes you different, what the reason why anybody wants to be around you in the first place is burying that, you know. So when it comes to love, I see that you've got to imagine you and your person healing. You got to close your eyes really and imagine it. The color that I'm seeing for the healing light is more of those, you know how when the water sprays and you see all those like the the holographic, all the colors, the color spectrum through that, that's the color of the light, or that's the essence of the light. Also, a lavender is what I'm seeing for the color. If you were to just sit and imagine the color, of course, imagine whatever you like, but they want you to do some visual exercises on your relationships, and that if you start in the mind, the eyes, the rest of the face, and the body follows, right? Because I'm almost seeing that there's someone here who's looking sad, who may be coming from that space, and not and very dull, like dulled down. They want you to know it's safe for you to love. It's safe to open up and say what you need to say. I feel like most people are ignoring or avoiding you, and they're avoiding. It seems like they're avoiding you because you may not be able to let go of a grief or some kind of problem. And they're just like, oh, I don't even want to talk to Capricorn. Like you may be talking about how you had, who knows, right? Who knows? I'm not saying this. I'm just showing, just telling you what's here because I'm like, oh, this is sad. No, but it's not necessarily sad. It's wonderful because it's a problem you can fix, right? You can do something about this. Joy's fun with the Seven of Wands and the Six of Pentacles. This is telling me that for many of you, you may feel like this is not fun at all. What's so fun about apologizing? What's so fun about opening up and speaking about your feelings? There's nothing fun about that. But what is going to be amazing is how quickly things change, how quickly things turn around. How right now maybe you don't feel adequate enough to do this. You may not feel like you can say anything, but if you don't say anything, karma is going to bite you. If you have to say something and you don't, angel number 0440 is a very karmic number, right? You got to treat people with respect. Karma is not playing with you. It would not be the time to be slow about this. And I say that because they're telling me you should say slow progress is still progress. I'm doing the best I can and continue to do the best you can. That's not a cop out. And I don't think that you are copping out, but that's what they're saying. Like, this is not a cop out. Transformation is the King of Pentacles and Six of Swords. I see a change. Someone's in the middle of a change. A lot of this is saying something is done. Something, the worst is behind you, if I'm being honest with you, Capricorn. The worst is behind you. Something's done. Something's over. And now we have new beginnings emerging with clarity now, with full clarity. I feel that the change, this is a permanent change. It feels like you're going, like things get better from here. It permanently gets better from here. I like it. I like it. I like it. I now like it. I'm like, what in the heck were they talking about? You know what I mean? You want to look into your Uranus placements in this, because your Uranus placement speaks of a level of genius that you possess, and also the level of genius that you attract. You're a brilliant energy, but it gets dulled down and buried when we have a hard time letting go of painful situations. You are the greatest gift that you could ever give the universe, right? Your life's journey is a true masterpiece. You know, all our lives, they go, you know, all our lives with religion and such, we say, oh, then you have to go down a memory lane of your life before you go wherever the heck they, you know, some place believes you go. One religion believes this, one religion believes that, one place believes this, whatever the case is. And other people believe so many different things based on their like outer body experiences, their near death experiences. One thing that I'm seeing in this is that your life is a true masterpiece, and it looks like your life, your journey is like hanging on the wall of spirit. Like, you know, they're just like, and this is Capricorn's life here. You see how the trees oh gosh, I'm seeing too much. I'm seeing Bob Ross like painting, you know, happy little trees in your space. But you could be dealing with a Virgo or a Scorpio. You don't have to be dealing with either of those signs at all. However, those signs could be in your chart. So if you'd like to book a personal reading with me, my links are on my page. Peace, love, and light. Take care.